Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Hello everyone and welcome back to a new video from the Palestinian School in Qatar. This is Mr. Abdullah Shurrab and today inshallah we will continue talking about the 6th grade English for Palestine student book 6B, and our title for today is My Friends and Why I Love Them, Unit 16. Today inshallah we will take the first period, page 48, and we will take the first activity in period 1, which is about the vocabulary. We will discuss each vocabulary individually and understand their meanings inshallah. So let's start with the first activity. Listen and repeat.
Brave. Don't mind. Friendly. Generous. Hate. Helpful. Honest. Hope. Kind. Polite. Promise. Shout. Tell lies.
Excellent. Let's listen to them again.
Brave.
Brave.
Don't mind.
Don't mind.
Friendly.
Friendly.
Generous.
Generous.
Hate.
Hate.
Helpful.
Helpful.
Honest.
Honest.
Hope.
Hope.
Kind.
Kind.
Polite.
Polite.
Promise.
Promise.
Shout.
Shout.
Tell lies.
And tell lies. Now let's discuss each vocabulary individually. What do you think is this picture for? Someone who shows mental or moral strength to face dangers. What do you think? Excellent. Brave. Brave. It's an adjective. By the way, our lesson is all about adjectives. It has lots of adjectives and we will inshallah study all of them. So the first adjective is brave. Someone who shows mental or moral strength to face dangers. Let's see here the example. Asma is very brave. She doesn't fear from dark places like other girls. The next one. Used with a question as a polite way of asking something that could be annoying. Don't mind. Doesn't mind. Okay, see the example. I hope you don't mind me telling my class about you. Don't mind. Okay, the next one. What do you think? Someone who shows kindly interest and goodwill. Is a good person. Is a friendly. It's also an adjective. Friendly. Friendly. From friend, this word. Okay. I love my friend Muhammad because he is friendly. And notice that this adjective ends with ly. Okay. It's not an adverb, it's an adjective. Friendly. Someone who shows kindly interest and goodwill. I love my friend Muhammad because he is friendly. Can you think of another example? Excellent. Okay, what about this or these pictures? What do you think? Someone who loves to give more of something, who loves to give, especially money. Sorry, especially money. What do you think? Generous. Very good. Generous. Someone who loves to give more of things, especially money, we call them generous person. Okay, Ali is generous. He always shares his books with me. Generous. And the opposite is selfish. Selfish. Okay, or greedy. Okay, let's see this picture. What do you think? To be unwilling or strongly dislike something. Excellent. Hate. Hate. It's a verb. Okay. Let's see the example. Rawan hates spiders. Hate. And because the subject is singular, we add s to the verb. So Rawan hates spiders. What is the opposite of hate? Love. Well done. Excellent. Love. Okay, let's see these pictures. Someone who always gives help or assistance to others. Very good. Helpful. Helpful. It's an adjective also. Helpful. Mrs. Alia is very helpful. She always helps me to understand. Helpful. Very good. Let's move to the next word. Who did this? He raised his hand. So he doesn't tell lies. Someone who is truthful, sincere, and never tell lies. He's honest. Honest. Focus here. Not honest. 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 This H is silent. Honest. Omar is honest. He never tell lies. Let's move to the next one. It's here. Believing that something good may happen. Very good. Hope. 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 She hopes to be a space woman. She hopes to be a space woman. Very good. What about this picture? Someone who has or shows a friendly and generous nature. Kind. 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 I think it's similar to friendly in some ways, so let's see the example here. Fatima is kind. She is good at listening and giving good advice. Kind, friendly, nice. Okay, what about this one? She made a mistake, so she said, I'm sorry. Someone who has or shows behavior that is respectful and considerate of others. Polite, polite, polite. You should be polite to others. This girl is a polite girl. You should be polite to others. Can you think of another example? Well done. We can see here lots of polite and good manners. Have a look and try to write 3 of them and send them to your teacher. Write the 3 sentences about what you see. What are these good manners? Okay, let's move to the next one. Even if we are apart, I will always be with you. What is he doing? Assure someone that one will definitely do something or that something will happen. He promises him. Promise, 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 promise. I always do what I promise to do. The boy promised the bear that he will always be with him. I always do what I promise to do. Very good. Okay, easy. To speak with a very loud voice. Shout, shout, ow, ow, shout. It's a verb. Excellent. You shouldn't shout because it's impolite. Impolite. The opposite of polite impolite. So you shouldn't shout because it's not good. You shouldn't shout, it's impolite. Okay, let's see the next one. I haven't eaten chocolate. His face is full of chocolate and he said, I haven't eaten chocolate. When you say something that you know is not true, it's not true. So you are telling lies. So tell lies. Tell lies. Don't be like Pinocchio. It isn't good to tell lies. Okay? Don't tell lies. It's impolite. It's not good. These were our words and our vocabulary. I hope you study them carefully, write them in your exercises book, and you can write the Arabic or the English meaning next to them. Now let's move to the second activity. The second activity today, inshallah, we'll just listen and answer some questions, but in the next class, inshallah, we will read it and we will ask and find different things in the text like opposites and synonyms and so on. So let's listen and answer some questions. Please open your box and follow.
Children, today we're going to talk about our friends and why we love them. I love my friend Amy because she is generous and I always promise to give her books back. Alina is kind and polite to others. She is good at listening and giving good advice.
Amy and her class are talking about why they love their friends. Amy is generous. She lends her books to Alina. And Alina is kind and polite.
I love my friend Jordan because he's honest. He never tells lies, but when he gets angry, he shouts. I hate shouting. I love my friend Mohammed because he's helpful and friendly. He's teaching me to swim. I love my big sister Reem. She enjoys writing stories about explorers.
Mohammed and his friends are talking about their best friends and why they love them. Bilal thinks his sister Reem is brave because she can't walk, but she hopes to be a spacewoman.
We were talking about our friends at school today. I said I love Alina because she is helpful.
Oh, that was kind of you. I agree with you. Alina loves helping you.
Bilal said my sister is brave. She wants to be a spacewoman.
Amy and her dad are talking about her day at school.
I hope you don't mind me telling my class about you. No, of course not. I don't need to walk in space. I can float.
Reem is playing basketball with Bilal. She thinks he is kind.
So this is our text. Now let's listen and answer. See, what will you do? Let's see the first question.
1. How is Alina kind and good to others?
Can you find the answer from the first picture? How is Elena kind and good to others? You have 10 seconds. Well done, excellent. She is good at listening and giving good advice. Let's see the second question.
2. How is Muhammad friendly and helpful?
Find the answer. How is Muhammad helpful and friendly? What do you think? He's helpful and friendly Because he's teaching his friend how to swim. Jordan said, he's teaching me to swim. So Muhammad is helpful and friendly because he helps his friend. Okay, let's see the third question.
3. What happens when Jordan gets angry?
What happens when Jordan gets angry? What do you think? What happens when Jordan gets angry? Very good. When he gets angry, he shouts, and his friends hate shouting. Okay, the next question.
4. What can't Bilal's sister do?
What can't Reem do? What can't Bilal's sister do? What's wrong with her? Very good. Reem can't walk. She can't walk, but she hopes to be a spacewoman one day. The last question.
5. What can you do in space?
What can you do in space? That's why Reem wants to be a spacewoman. What can you do in space? Excellent. You can float. I can float. So Reem doesn't need to walk in space. She can float. Very good. Let's see these everyday English expressions and try to figure out what do they mean. I agree with you. I hope you don't mind. But or no, of course not. We use the first expressions to say that you agree with someone else. You have the same opinion like him or her. I hope you don't mind, but it's a polite way to asking for permission to do something. Okay? And the last one, no, of course not. It's a way to say that you don't want this thing to happen or you don't allow it. Okay? No, of course not. So this was our lesson for today. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you do your homework very well and I hope you understand everything in the video. Thanks for watching. This is Mr. Abdullah Shurrab. See you next class inshallah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.